The gold/silver or flotation plant consists of the four sections which are crushing system, grinding, gravity separation flotation system, dewatering system and product packing system. Crushing system. Raw ore is fed into the jaw crusher for preliminary crushing by the chute feeder located at the bottom of the raw ore bin. The crushed products are transported by the number 1 belt conveyor to the circular vibrating screen for screening, with the oversized products entering the fine jaw crusher for secondary crushing. The secondary crushed products and the screened intermediate products are transported to the buffer or bin via the number 2 belt conveyor. Metal detector and electromagnetic iron remover work above the number 2 belt conveyor together to detect and remove the tramp metal, avoiding tramp metal from entering the process and damaging the crushing equipment. The products from the buffer or bin are fed into the single-cylinder hydraulic cone crusher for fine crushing via a mobile belt feeder. Electronical belt scaler works on the number 3 belt conveyor to weigh and record the amount of crushed ore. The undersized material from the crusher is transported to the fine ore bin via the number 3 belt conveyor. Grinding, gravity separation and flotation system. Belt conveyors under the fine ore bin receive the fine ore and feed it to the number 4 belt conveyor for transporting the fine ore to the ball mill. Electronic belt scale is put above the number 4 belt conveyor to weigh and record the fine ore transported to the ball mill. A trommel screen is installed at the ball mill's discharge outlet to screen the material exiting the mill. Any oversized material is conveyed back to the ball mill's feeding inlet via a belt feeder and a belt conveyor for regrinding. The undersized material is transported to the classification hydrocyclone cluster for classification process via XPA wear-resistant rubber slurry pump. The underflow from the cyclone cluster enters the linear vibrating screen. The undersized material is subjected to gravity separation using Nelson concentrators and shaking tables to extract coarse and free gold from the ore. The tailing from the gravity separation process is pumped to a thickening hopper for thickening. The coarser material from the linear vibrating screen and the underflow from the thickening hopper are returned to the ball mill for regrinding. The overflow from the thickening hopper flows into the recycling water pond. The overflow from the hydrocyclone cluster is passed through a liner vibrating screen to remove the trash from the slurry. The material that passes through the screen then flows into a high-efficiency agitation tank where minerals and reagents are mixed. The flotation system processes the mixed slurry through 1 roughing, 2 scavenging, and 3 cleaning stages. The roughing and scavenging stages use XCF/KYF type, 10 cubic meters, inflatable stirred flotation cells, and the cleaning stage uses XCF/KYF type, 4 cubic meters, flotation cells. The gold/silver concentrates and flotation tailings are transported by slurry pumps to 2 thickeners for dewatering. Dewatering system. Gold/silver concentrate dewatering process. Concentrate dewatering adopts a 2-stage mechanical dewatering process. The flotation concentrate slurry is pumped to a hydraulic center drive high-efficiency thickener, NZY15, by an XPA wear-resistant rubber slurry pump, XPA 50/50-11 kW, for thickening. The underflow from the thickener is then pumped to a buffer tank, and the slurry is subsequently transported to a filter press for dewatering. The resulting filter cake is transported to the concentrate buffer or bin by a belt conveyor. Tailing dewatering process. The tailings dewatering adopts a 2-stage mechanical dewatering process. The tailings slurry is pumped from the flotation system to a hydraulic center drive high-efficiency thickener, NZY22, by an XPA wear-resistant rubber slurry pump, XPA 150/125-30 kW, for thickening. The underflow from the thickener is pumped to a buffer tank, and then the slurry is transported to a filter press for dewatering. The resulting filter cake is transported to the tailing stockpile yard by a belt conveyor. The filtrate from the concentrate and tailings dewatering systems and the overflow from the thickener flow into the recycling water pond. Product packing system. The products from the ore bin are transported to the automatic packing machine via a belt feeder. The final packaged products are stored in the finished product warehouse, ready for sale.